Hi. Morality has nothing to do with luck. I completely agree with this. I believe that morality is based on your intention. It should never be based on the outcome of your action because that's just not how morality should not be judged based on outcome. Um, when you're judging like morality, it should be like your will. It should be, your goodwill. You were doing this for your goodwill, and then if you had a bad will, then your morality is bad. I mean, morality equals will to me. Um, of course, it's way more complex than that, but it definitely does not have to do anything to do with outcome. Uh, and I think when I read Nagel, I was like, well, duh, we judge people based on the outcome, but we shouldn't. And I think it's super dumb that we do. The example that um, we would praise a firefighter for saving a child, but we wouldn't praise a firefighter for accidentally dropping a child out a window while trying to save it. I'm sorry. We would praise the firefighter for saving the child, but we would not praise the firefighter for not saving the child and actually killing it. And we would do that, but I do not think that that is right. I think that people should make themselves be like, stop, okay, I'm judging this person, but I shouldn't be because their intention was good. I do that. I've always done that. I don't understand why it's so hard for other people not to do that. But I mean, everybody's different, so whatever. Um, but I personally believe that morality doesn't have anything to do with outcome, and if I believe if you have a child and the child makes a mistake, you correct the mistake. And I believe that if your punishment for that mistake is worse based on outcome, then you are not parenting correctly. Like, if your child is doing something reckless that could cause, like damage to some sort of property, like if they're playing with something breakable and it could drop, you should punish the child the same as you would if it did drop and break. I'm not saying you have to scream at them for that, regardless of if they break it or not. That's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm saying if your child does drop something and break it, it should not matter the value of the object that they broke. What they should be punished for is what they did. Obviously, you can teach people that the outcome of your actions is important, but you can do this without judging morality. Um, I would talk about Nagel's point of view on this, and I'm actually unsure whether or not Nagel would agree or disagree with this, um, because he never gives like a solution to these exceptions that he talks about. So really, unless I just read something wrong, I don't think we really know how Nagel would feel about it. So instead, I'll talk about Mill's, just Mill, his, referring to Mill's utilitarianism. He basically says that, everything that we judge about morality should be based on consequence, on outcome. And I believe that, and I could be wrong, but I personally believe that, um, I'm sorry, that Mill would would disagree and say that morality does have to do with luck, because he is based. I mean, he does base on consequence. So, and then I would disagree with Mill if that is in fact what he would say, based on that. I would say that, of course, that he is wrong and that things should not be. We should not judge morality based on consequence. And I mean, I would disagree with Mill on most of the things he says about consequentialism anyway. You can't. I mean, there is such thing as luck, and um, there is such thing as luck, and when you when you just cannot sorry about that. You cannot judge morality based on luck. And just I feel like Mill would disagree with me. I feel like he would say, like, if this is negatively affecting the majority, then it is morally wrong, and that's all there is to it. And I would disagree. So I think Mill is cold and unconsiderate of minorities, and the fact that it isn't always good for the majority to be happy. You know? It's just not always good. So, thank you.